Everyone wants to retire the Kelces kind of early. He even came out and said, my brother, Jason, everyone talked about that. It's not official or anything. So Travis setting the record straight that at least we could see him a little bit longer. What would a third Super Bowl ring, though, mean, Jason, for Travis Kelce this time around?
I love that he said that when you start asking those questions, it means he's dropped off. But he said it in the beginning, he's still in his Super Bowl era. And I look at this for Travis Kelce. I don't think a third Super Bowl, obviously for him and his team and this year would mean a lot in the sense of look at everything that he's had going on off the field, not only his girlfriend, but also his podcast with his brother, how that's blown up. The adversity that this team has gone through has been different than any other year, and he said that. He wants this one more than all of those, so I get that part of it. But when you start talking Kelce and his career, and all, what would a third one mean? It's just adding to what's already been an elite and an Hall of Fame career. I look at what Travis Kelce has done in the postseason, and you see those numbers down the right column. First, second, tie for first. Travis Kelce does a third Super Bowl ring. Now are we looking at it and say, well, now he's definitely the best tight end to ever play the game, ahead of Gronk, ahead of Tony Gonzalez. He's already surpassed those guys when it comes to Super Bowl rings. Not Gronk yet, but the longevity of his career, what he's done numbers-wise. So do you say he has to catch up to Tony Gonzalez and have the longevity that he has, the amount of games, years, when it comes to yards and touchdowns of all of those things? Travis Kelce already has done so much in his career that it's insane. I don't know that a third one is that much more different than what he's already done. So obviously for him personally, it would mean so much. But when it comes to legacy talk and Travis Kelce, as far as the greatest to ever do it at his position, he's just adding to the closet that's already full of trophies and accomplishments that he's already done in his career.
Gronk's got 4. Let's go get those rings. I like this right now. Jason McCourty's letting me wear my Super Bowl ring.
You're in your era, too.
With the Patriots in 2018 and 2019. It's amazing. This is just one of them. Jason, I'm going to give this back to you right now. I feel like I shouldn't be wearing this.
Really, really cool. I looked good on you.
I did like it. I'll tell you, if someone had a gold jacket, I would have no problem wearing that as well. I'm okay with that.
I'm interested. I feel like you normally would be I can't touch that.
That's the football. I didn't play the game, so I don't like carrying a football around and posing for photos and doing the whole thing because I didn't play it. Back to Kelce. Shannon Sharp's got his Super Bowl ring. I really value the team effort stuff, too. And I think to what we heard during Sherry Burris's stuff all week with the Chiefs and what we've heard all the fact, Jason, that he is playing so well in these playoffs despite a down regular season, and it's all relative. He had a good numbers year, this is what's cool about it. He saved his best for last with all the microscope on him, with all the spotlights. And I think a third Super Bowl ring really does put him in that greatest of all time conversation with Gronk. And I love Tony. Tony never played in a Super Bowl. I value the rings too. So Tony's numbers, probably the best of all time. I'd say Kelce, Gronk, that's the conversation if he gets this third one.
I just want to talk for a second about Kelce's personal life. So, you hear that there's this alleged backlash to shots of Taylor Swift in the crowd, and I wasn't dismissive of it because I'm, really reticent of what people feel like, and I'm kind of protective of the product. And if people are genuinely mad about this, let's examine it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case, and where I just come out is that I make my living because of football. I raise my kids the way I do, and I'm a person because of football. If there's just even any little small change that her presence makes in strengthening the game and strengthening the league and bringing not only new people, but new young people to the game, then I am 100% for it, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And I have to personalize it. I'm reticent a little bit to do it because you see sometimes these stories online, particularly like around in politics, where there'll be an election and someone will post, after the election, my 1-year-old walked into my room and said, "Daddy, is this the day Liberty died?" And we wept together. And it's like, they're really obnoxious and they're all fake. I promise it's 100% true. My 7-year-old daughter, Evelyn, openly despises football. She doesn't like the NFL. She gets mad about it. And I think in part she feels that way because it takes me away from her. And that kind of breaks my heart. I'm watching Chiefs-Ravens. I promise this is true. She gets openly mad when football's on the TV because she wants to watch other stuff. Football. She walks out. I'm watching Chiefs-Ravens, and I feel something over my shoulder. And I look, and it's Evelyn like this. Like, here's the wall. She's, looking around the corner. She's peeking in on the game. And I go, "Honey, what are you doing?" "Nothing." I said, do you want to sit down and watch the game?" "No." And I go, "All right, well, if you want to, I know you can come and watch it with me." She goes, "No, I don't want to." She says, but if the Chiefs score, can you call me? Can you call me in? And I go, of course, yes. If the Chiefs score, and I said, can it be any player? And it does it have to be a certain Chief? And she got like kind of embarrassed, and then she ran away. I'm telling you, she runs in when they show Taylor. It's a real thing. It was really magical, and she sat there riveted by it, riveted. And that's the difference. I'm sitting there watching it to me, Exhibit A right in front of me. This is not a made-up story. It's not, you hear third hand that there's some young kids or young girls who like it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Pal, you're not a government plant saying
No,
this?
I'm not a left-wing, right-wing, nothing. It has nothing to do with it. I'm just a dad, and I saw it. Last night, I'm packing to go to Las Vegas. She walks in, and she says, so the Chiefs are going to the game? And I go, yeah, the Chiefs are going to the game, yes. Is Taylor Swift going to be there? I'm like, I think she is. Are you going to meet her? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to meet her. If you meet her, will you tell her that my favorite song is Style? I'm having this conversation with my second-grade daughter. I swear to you, I would not come on here and do some cheesy thing where I'm making it up. I got other stuff to say. I feel like it should be shared because I am on the front lines of little kids and specifically little girls who are like, I want to watch the Chiefs game. I want to watch the Super Bowl. I don't care about Super Bowl, but I will not miss a second of it for that 2-second shot of a pop star in the booth. I promise you it's true, and I'm so thankful for it. And whatever Travis Kelce's role in it's just really irrelevant. I'm here for it. I'm into it, and I'm not the only one. I really am not.
Maybe the lower third question, as it pertains to your story, should be changed to what would a Super Bowl ring for Travis Kelce mean for all of the new football fans? Because this is what we're looking at here. This is the back of the New York Post. We live and die by the New York Post here. This is Travis Kelce in this corner over here. And this is not even the full shot of media members. And I said this yesterday on the show, that it was not just going to be sports media members trying to ask him about why doesn't anybody cover you ever. This is somebody from Japan up here wondering if she is going to make it back from Tokyo next week. This is somebody from rural Texas down here who was in a middle school play with Taylor Swift one time asking about what she's really like. This was incredible last night, and it's not to be taken for granted in terms of the impact that this person have. You can't talk about him in this circle without putting this person in this circle, and that's okay. We had a family here visit a couple weeks ago. And the same thing, the little girl came up to me, we met her, we turned around, Jason and I were sitting right here, and she said, have you ever met Travis Kelce? Just to me, is he nice? That's all she cared about. She wanted her favorite person on the planet, because her favorite song was probably Style, to be a nice person to her favorite singer. It's an incredible connection to pop culture, and kind of like what Charles Barkley said the other day, if you are yelling at a cloud about this coverage, shame on you. It's kind of idiotic at this point, because this is big picture stuff, and this person is not going away. He may from the game of football eventually, but she is not, so just deal with it.
Love it.